Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's just going to be a get ready with me. I wanted to use some of the products out of the October Slayglambox. I figured I would sit down and just do a get ready with me. Update you on a few things that's been going on. But I really wanted to use this Rasha B Cosmetics palette today because it is so beautiful. This is the Bonfire palette. This one is what came in the October Slayglambox. I'm going to use the greens out of it today. You notice that I straightened my hair. It's not all wavy today. Girl, I haven't straightened my hair in like so long, it feels like. So I straightened it yesterday, and I actually just used like my Revlon blow dryer. It's like a hairbrush blow dryer thing. You know what I'm talking about. I just used that to dry it yesterday, and it feels so good. It's so crazy when you have curly hair. Like, you cannot run your hands through your hair, but when it's all straight, it just feels so soft and smooth. It feels so different than wavy hair. Fun fact, I used to have super straight hair like this. Actually, my hair would like never hold a curl, and then I had kids, and then that's when my hair got really wavy. So now I actually have the best of both worlds because I really do like when my hair is real wavy and stuff. It's just hard with like the frizz and the volume because I have so much hair and it's very thick. So like when my hair is very wavy and I don't have product in there, then it gets like super big and crazy looking. But man, my hair feels good today. I'm loving it. So if you like these types of videos from me, make sure you're giving me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, girl, I would love to have you subscribe. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so that way you're notified every time I do an upload. Let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, you know, I'm going to pull my hair back because whether it's straight or curly, it usually falls down in my way. And so I'm just going to start with my brows. And I like to take the Maybelline concealer. I just like to put it around my brows and on my lids before I do my brows. So I'll just blend it out. So I have a lot of veins and stuff on my lids, so I like to just conceal it. And I'm just going to be using the Beauty eyebrow pencil. I do like this sometimes. I feel like I'm just so used to a powder that it's just hard for me to get used to a pencil again. Okay, so I got my brows done, and I'm just going to run back over my lid really quick. Make sure I don't have any creases. And now I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Lock-It Lid Primer. I like this primer. It's not a sticky primer, but it does hold your eyeshadow in place all day. Gives you a little bit of coverage, not much, which is why I like to conceal first. So now that I have my lids primed, I am going to go ahead and get started with the Rasha B Bonfire palette. I'm going to use this top row today. I'm going to use the light green, the dark green, and this duochrome. The duochrome is kind of like a green purple shift, so it's really pretty. The formula in this palette is amazing and I love it. So I think I'm going to do a halo eye today because the last halo eye turned out really good. And I don't do halo eyes that often, so why not? I'm going to start out with that dark green shade. And no, I'm not. No, I'm not, girl. So I'm going to start out with the light green shade, and I'm going to put that in my transition area. And this shade is very light. You definitely have to build it up. But I really like that it does build up. It looks scarier in the pan than it is because it looks so like lime mint green in the pan. But yeah, girl, I figured I would just get on here and give you some updates. What's been going on. My birthday was a couple Thursdays ago. I turned 29 again. No, I turned 34, which is insane. Can't believe I'm 34 already. But I really just wanted to start doing something good for myself, and I have gained so much weight this last year that I just kind of want to get my health back on track and, you know, girl, start feeling better because really I feel like crap. So I want to feel better. So me and my husband quit smoking cigarettes about a year and a half ago. And I had lost a bunch of weight before that, and then I quit smoking cigarettes. And then once I quit smoking cigarettes, I just kind of started gaining all of my weight back and then some. I just want to start like a whole new healthy routine, start doing something good for myself. We have been getting up every morning at like 4:30 in the morning. We've been working out. I've been sticking to my diet. This is my second week of my diet, and so far it's going really good. I'm trying to do just like low carb keto. I'm trying to eat around 20 to 30 carbs a day. I do like low carb. It can be challenging sometimes, but overall it's a pretty easy diet for me to stick to. It does restrict you on a lot of things, but the stuff that you can have a lot of. So it's kind of a give and take with keto or low carb, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to take this dark green shade and start putting it on the outer and inner corner of my lid. Like I said, this is my second week now, and my first week I lost 6 pounds, which I was like so thankful for that. But usually the first week you lose a bunch, and then the second week kind of like you don't lose, or you don't lose but a pound or two. So I'm gonna try to build this color up. I want it to be that dark green. I might get a smaller brush maybe and try to build it up a little bit. So I've been thinking about maybe starting to vlog. I was thinking maybe I could vlog like once a week. I was gonna start last week. I was like, girl, I'm gonna start, because I've been talking about it for like a little bit about starting to vlog like once a week. I was thinking about vlogging some of my like weight loss and just daily life a little bit, just like a once a week video. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna go back with this first brush, and I'm gonna add some of that light green, and I'm just gonna buff right over top. For this halo eye, I'm leaving that space in between. I'm not gonna connect the dark color. I'm just gonna leave it open. Now I'm going to take the duochrome shade, and I'm gonna put that in the center, and I'm gonna use a flat brush, and I'm just gonna start packing it in the center. Oh, that is so pretty. That duochrome is beautiful. So I'm just gonna press it on. I might use my finger for this. So I'm gonna go back over top of it with my finger. Yes, that looks so good. So now I'm gonna go back with the green shade and just blend a little. I didn't add anything to this brush, I just blending. It looks so good. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. I am going to put it on with a brush first. So I'm gonna pat it just in the center. Go back in with my finger and just pat it. Then I'll go back with the green, the dark green brush, and just blend. So I'm just going to get a little bit more of that dark green and stamp it on the inner and the outer corner, just to make sure everything's nice and blended. Now we'll go back and just blend a little bit at the top. So like I was saying, me and my husband have been getting up at 4:30 in the morning and working out, which honestly, girl, I have been loving it. It sounds crazy, but I love getting up that early. I'll get up at 4:30, I'll put on coffee, we'll drink a cup of coffee, and then we will do our workout. We'll get that in, and what we've been doing is just like lifting a little bit of weights. We're not back there forever long. Like, we're usually back there for like 30-40 minutes every morning, or at least try to get every morning. Again, we just started this last week. I'm just trying to get into a routine. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get into some type of, good routine every day. So usually we'll do, 4 or 5 different exercises on one muscle. So we'll work out on legs, and then the next morning we'll do arms, and then the next morning we'll do like triceps, and then the next morning we'll do like shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like every day we just pick a different one to work on. It's just been working out so nicely. I've been really loving it. So last week we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We missed Thursday because we didn't have our alarm set for some crazy reason. I don't know why it wasn't set, but it wasn't. We got Friday in. which Thursday, to be honest, was kind of needed for rest. Like, we needed a rest day for real. And then we didn't work out Saturday. Did we work out? No, I take that back. We did work out Saturday. We worked out Saturday. Sunday, we did not work out. And then yesterday was Monday. And we worked out yesterday on shoulders. And then this morning, we worked on triceps this morning, which was crazy. My arms were killing me, and they still are. But again, it just feels like so good to get in there and work out. I've really been enjoying it. So yeah, I was just thinking about, doing a weekly vlog so that way you guys could go along with me on my weight loss journey. I don't really have a certain number or goal in mind. The problem with me is not losing weight. Like, girl, I know how to lose weight, but it's the maintaining part that is really hard, okay? Like, it's really hard to maintain the weight loss. I maintained, it for just a, like, smidgen, small part. I only maintained it for just a little bit. I didn't maintain it for very long, you know what I mean? Okay, now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean underneath of my eyes because I really didn't have any fallout from the dark green shade, but there is fallout from the duochrome shade, which is fine. That's really why I have been trying to switch up my makeup routine, girl, and do my eye makeup first and then do my face makeup. It's just so much easier to just wipe it away. So now that I got that done, I am going to go ahead and put on some primer. I'm like, which primer do I want to use today? I haven't used this one in a while, so I think I'm going to use the e.l.f. Runs on Dunkin's. I love this stuff. Like, I'm literally almost out, and it smells so good. Love the way that this smells. Usually get a generous amount and rub it in. Gives you a nice little glow to your skin. It is like so satisfying to see that I've almost used that up. I just need to keep using it now at this point and just use it up, girl, because I have so much makeup. Like, for me to use something up, I have been using it like literally to death, nonstop, because I just have so much of everything, really. What foundation do I want? So when I did my giveaway video, I was asking what type of foundation to get. I think I'm gonna get something from L'Oreal because, like, I had so many people recommend L'Oreal, and I'm like, I do not have a L'Oreal foundation. So today I'm just using the Hard Candy Glamouflage. Been really liking this one. I think it does give you nice coverage. I got primer in my hair. Prime my hair a little. You can build it up where you want to. Doesn't feel heavy on the face, so I do like this. And I'm just using the e.l.f. I think this was their Cookie and Dreams collection. You can get this at Walmart. It's like $5. I'm gonna take these earrings out because they're just gonna get in my way. My favorite part of makeup is complexion, because I have such redness on my face that when I do complexion and it just goes away, I'm so happy. And I really don't know what the redness is. Like, I don't know if it's like rosacea or whatever. Look, my face just gets really red. It always has. Like, that's why I love a full coverage foundation, because it just erases it away. And really, for the longest time, I did not like blush. Like, I would not wear blush because I'm like, girl, I'm trying to cover up my redness. And then when I put blush on, it's like, well, that's what I just covered up. It's another reason why I like to place my blush further back, and I do not like it on the apples of my cheeks, because I'm like, no, girl, I just cover that up. I don't know what it is. I've never, I haven't gone to a dermatologist to find out, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. It just gets really red. Sometimes, like, some days it doesn't get that bad, and then other days it's like blooming. So we have makeup for those days. So now I'm going to use a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. It's a bit light, but once I get it all blended out, it works. Just kind of dab it around the center of my face. Just kind of even everything out. I like both of the e.l.f. concealers. I like the regular camo concealer and I like the hydrating one too. The shade ranges are different on them though. So you cannot get like the same color in both because they're different. So now I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Powder. And I love this powder for setting underneath my eyes. So I just take a little bit on the brush and run it right under my eyes very lightly. And then I kind of just like to set the rest of my face. So now I'm going to use this bronzer, and this is the Beauty Crop bronzer. This is the one from the October Slayglambox. And I'm just going to mix the two bronzers. And of course my jawline. That looks better. My hair looks crazy now. Trying not to look but so wild on here for you. I think for today I am going to skip out one blush. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this highlighter that we got from the Slayglambox. I've been really liking this highlighter a lot, and I just like to use just a little bit, and it just shears out like so nicely. Okay, so I'm going to use the brow gel, and I'm just gonna run it through my brows. So I think for my lips, I'm gonna use this High Cara lip gloss, and we got this out of a Slayglambox a few months ago. I'm gonna line my lips with a brown liner. But this is like a brown gloss, but it has like a green duochrome to it. I don't know if you're gonna pick it up on camera, but it's gonna match this look so well. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but it looks really good in person together. I love it. I guess I can put my earrings back in now since I think I'm done with all like my face makeup. So much better now. So now I can finish my eyes. I'm going to use the Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil from Essence, and this is in the shade Black Love. I love this eyeliner. It lasts all day. There's no issues with it. It's very black. I love this eyeliner. So now I'm going to finish the lower lash line, and I'm going to go into that dark green shade. And I'm going to put it on the outer and the inner portion of my lower lash line. Of course, I'm going to connect all the way out and then flick it up to blend it in. So now I'm just going to take my flat brush and a little bit of that duochrome and press it in the center. Same thing for this side. I love this eyeshadow palette. The quality of this is amazing. So now for my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm going to be using this highlighter. I love this highlighter because it's a white highlighter. I always like white for the brow bone and inner corner. It just makes whatever pop, especially if you're using colors. So I'm just going to put it on my brow bone, and then I'm going to pop it on the inner corner. I mean, I love that. So pretty. I'm going to go back with that very first brush and just buff out that highlighter in that light green. I don't think I'm going to do false lashes today. I think I'm just going to do mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes really quick with my heated eyelash curler. And then I'm going to use my favorite mascara. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Dulces? It's really good mascara either way. Can't pronounce it, but I love it. That eyeshadow is just so pretty. I love it so much. And I think I'm also going to go ahead and use the setting spray that we got out of the October Slayglambox. This is from the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe. Setting spray is so good because your face is like full of powder, and then as soon as you set it, it's like, moisture again. Thank you. I needed that. I love how this turned out. I think that it looks so good. So I'm definitely going to try to get back on here and do at least one more look with this palette because this palette is so good. I love using this palette. And I'll go ahead and put it in a playlist, you know, under Rasha B Cosmetics, so that way you can find the other looks if you're looking for them. But I would love to get some feedback on me vlogging once a week. Like, I'm still very on the fence whether I should or not. So I would definitely love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!